Hello, 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 hello. Who is all out there? Excuse me. I'm hoping you guys are getting me loud and clear. We're gonna find out here though, because I don't know who's all notified anymore of when I go live and stuff. So we're gonna see what happens here. Somebody's in here. Say hello, please. Please say hello if you are in here. Michigan Exotics. How are you doing, Juan? How is everything going, buddy? I got to invite a few people in. I wasn't even sure I was going to go live tonight. My week got away from me this week. It was really, really crazy. Clear. Oh, you're getting me clear. I got what you're saying. So what's new, Juan? What is new? I'm just going to try to let everybody know that I'm alive. Tanisha's in here. How are you doing, Tanisha? How is everything going? Says 4 people. Justin, I was just going to let you know in here. I was live. I was actually going to go let you know I was live, but yeah. How are things going with you guys? How's Justin? You keep getting woken up by earthquakes and stuff. So I got to go let people know that we are live. And we'll see if anybody pops in. There's no guarantee anybody's going to pop in, but we can try. I was going to have a guest on tonight, but unfortunately, my week just got away from me. It's weird. I don't understand how my week got away from me, but it did. It really, really did. So how was everybody's weekend last week? How was it going for everybody? Give me 1 minute, guys. I will be right with you guys. And we'll see how things go. You had a bad week? Why did you have a bad week? I know the whole being quarantine thing is driving a lot of people. It's getting to a lot of people. I'm not going to say anything bad, but it's getting to people. But they're slowly opening things up, which is kind of a good thing. But you're just going to have to take it as it goes and keep yourself safe, I guess. You know, you're just going to have to do your thing, your part to keep yourself safe. That's the only thing I can think of, you know, is to keep yourself safe is by just doing it yourself. Oh, I'll have to go check that video out, Tanisha. Haven't been on much for the whole week. I haven't been on much. The internet was down the other day because they were doing some kind of routine maintenance. So it's kind of crazy, but I guess they got to do that every once in a while, or we run into our internet don't work. I guess if they don't maintain it or something. So, Todd, how are you? And Justin, are you getting used to the vibrating earthquakes yet? How are things going with you, Todd? And I'm not going to complain. The weather's changing. It's starting to warm up. I mean, that video I had for Monday with all the snow in it, that's all gone already. It melted. The temperature's going up. By Tuesday, we're supposed to be 70, but that's only for one day, and then the temperature drops back down into the 30s and 40s. But I think it's going to be okay. I am totally fine with the temperature. You had aftershock, so didn't you? Didn't you just put up an aftershock statement the other day, Justin? But I think that the summer's coming. I think things are going to change. Things are starting to open up a little bit, I think, except for today we're getting a lot of cases hit here today. So oh, that's fine, Todd. That is totally fine. I understand. You know, this ain't going to be a long one tonight anyway, because Becky has something she has to do tomorrow, so she's going to be going to bed early. That's why I came on kind of early. And then, so has anybody got anything they want to talk about? Anything interesting going on in the world that people want to discuss or anything? We'll be more, throw it up. We'll talk about it. We will definitely talk about it. Did you guys get your any of you individuals get your stimulus package? Or some of you guys waiting for paper checks, which are delayed. The paper checks are delayed a little bit, but you'll still get them. So just hang in there. How's the weather down there, Todd? If you can hear me, how's the weather down there, buddy? I'm going to send you a message on Facebook too, Todd. I'm going to talk to you about something, buddy. Yeah, you got a good cash savings, but are you going to get the stimulus package or not? But that wouldn't stop you from getting your stimulus package, though. That is somebody on Facebook. If you're getting Social Security or SSI or SSD, they're going to start giving that money out this week. I think it is coming up. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I think that's what they said they're going to do. Anything new going on over there at Juan? Any new tarantulas or anything coming in? Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a real good idea. Juan, I mean, there's a lot of people right now that are running into trouble. They said that it would, what made last month very scary, they said, is 1/3 of the entire country. 1/3 did not pay their rent last month. And I think 5.5 million more people went on unemployment. I was watching a economic professor talk, and he was thinking that we could possibly hit 32% unemployment rate, and the highest it ever was The highest it ever was 22% during the Great Depression or something like that. I can't remember. It was in the 20s. I don't remember the exact number, but we could definitely beat that. Tanisha, text Becky, please. Text her. Oh, that's awesome, Todd. I can't wait to see that video. But I'm gonna send you a message on Facebook anyway, because I'm gonna talk to you about something, if that's okay with you, Todd. TJ, how are you doing, sir? How is everything going down there? How's the weather where you're at? Yes, Todd, I will definitely do so. You know what, Tanisha, send it to her anyway. Send her a text, please. Um, she really wants to help you with this situation. You need to send her a text. She's a little different than most people you will ever meet. Becky, she has a way about her that most people just don't understand. She can be very scary at times. She grew up with 7 brothers, and so it's something to not 7 brothers, but 7 brothers and sisters, I should say. So, oh, it's still a little cold down there, TJ. Yeah, still cold here. We got snow the other day. I don't know if you saw my video, but then it's pretty warm. It was warm today, and the temperatures are supposed to be going up. So it's something to look forward to. We're gonna have that fluctuating temperature at this time of year. Up and down, just because of where I'm at. Mr. Tyndall, how are you doing, sir? I just saw a notification of a video you had just put up, I guess, and I'm going to go watch it as soon as I'm done here. How is your double-headed, double abdomen, or double-headed tarantula doing? It's not a good video? Well, I will definitely check it out. Thank you, Tanisha. She will be more than happy to help you. Jose, how you doing, sir? I was cutting wood today. I wear a mask when I go out anywhere, right? And glasses and gloves and stuff. But I go into the workshop and I cut wood. And what do I not put on? My mask. And I breathed in a lot of sawdust today. And that's not good. I should have never did that. It was real fine sawdust, too. Andrew needed a new bookshelf. He's got hope. He just went and bought he ordered some books and got some books in. So, and his Funko Pops had to go up. I am sorry to hear that, Jose. What kind of snake was it, if you don't mind us asking, and what happened to it, if you know? I find stuff like this very interesting because it helps people learn. I will definitely watch that video, Edward. Now that pisses me off, man. Makes me want to travel down there and help you. That spider's pretty freaking awesome, dude. Very, very awesome. I think that spider is just. Did you guys go check that video out? You guys need to go check that video out of Edwards about the tarantula, the all the legs and the 2 bodies and the 1 abdomen and 2 heads. It's pretty cool. Really, really cool. He just hatched that out. Is everybody else okay, Edward? Is Sarah okay and everything? Oh, that's good, Edward. Jose, um, do you have my information on Facebook? Are you on Facebook? Yeah, I got you, Edward. If you start getting sick or vomiting or something, you may have to go to the hospital because it could be a concussion or whatever, and that's not it's not good, buddy. Not good at all. Yeah, look me up, and anytime you have a question about something or like something's wrong, if you contact me, I will give you what information I know, and if I don't know it, I am sure I know somebody that does know the answer to whatever your problem is. Not that we could have saved this animal or anything. I'm not saying that, and I'm not saying that the other breeder didn't know what they were talking about. But it's always good to get a wide variety of information from people. Tanisha, I think you've told me that before, and I will definitely let her know. Sarah Tyndall's in the house. How are you doing, Sarah? How are things going? Well, I heard Edward's he was telling us about his little um, incident, and we're not very happy. I wish I could be there to help you guys. Um, if you need help, let me know. I'd be happy to come down somehow, figure out a way down there to help you guys, because that is ridiculous. See, stuff like that pisses me off. Oh, dude. What the hell? All right, Sarah. Okay. I'm sorry you had that problem, TJ. So you got to watch people. It's crazy. I don't understand what goes through people's heads with stuff, man. You know, um, I've been out, been shot at, um, stabbed with an ice pick, almost jumped several times, but it's a scary world out there. My son was jumped a couple of years ago by these three individuals. It was a strange situation, but my son David, he's taken lots of MMA classes. He was an MMA fighter. They wanted him to go professional, but he wouldn't do it. And these three individuals jumped him, and he split the one dude's face with his, because he wears cowboy boots, but they had him on the ground, and he split the one guy's face from his cheek to his ear. And the other guy, he dented the guy's head in, because as the guy was trying to headbutt my son rolled over and got him where on the back of the truck there's a hitch. And as the guy was coming down, he tipped his head over, and the guy hit his head on the hitch and knocked himself out. And the other guy grabbed him, and my son put him in an arm lock and broke his arm from his elbow to his shoulder in a spiral break. And he's had 16 surgeries, and the guy still don't have use of his arm. And they turned around and were going to try to arrest my son, but the fools that attacked my son had videotaped it, and they were going to they were putting it up on social media how they were going to kick my son's ass, and it backfired on him. So it was all self-defense. Oh yeah, you can't let that go either, Edward. See, that's a problem around here. My uncle, who was a big farm out here, has always got trouble with people coming out trying to hunt animals on his property when he doesn't give them permission, and he's always going out. But now that he's older, he calls the sheriff to go out and do it because he's in his 80s now, but it's been a big thing. Well, that's good to know, TJ. Yeah, they can't come on your property shooting things or anything like that. No, 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 no. Well, that's awesome, though, Rose. It's always good to have a movie time with the family. We had it. You know what we watched the other day as a family? Bad Boys 3, Bad Boys for Life. I love that movie. I love the Bad Boys trilogy thing. It's really good. So don't worry about being late. That's, family time is very important, especially in these times when you can't do much. Will, it is so good to see you, sir. How have you been, Will?
Read my card.
Oh, Tanisha texted you.
Yeah, I know.
She says you're awesome.
And I will take care of it tomorrow if that's okay.
Yeah, she's fine. She wanted me to tell you how she adores you a lot. So
I will take care of that bullshit tomorrow.
She'll take care of it tomorrow, Tanisha. Well, I don't see how you can be wrong with that. That's your property, Edward. Another thing you should do is post it. Put posting up. No hunting or trapping or shooting or fishing or anything on your property. You can post them signs up, and then no one can come in. That's the law. Except you guys be there, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I understand that, Rose. I really do. Oh, you think it was abused? Well, I'm glad you're starting to recover, and I'm glad you're not getting as sick anymore. But, Will, please be careful out there with this virus going around because you got a weakened immune system. I don't want to see you get sick, buddy. Wow, sorry about that, Edward. Yes, I've seen pictures up, Uper, so I wasn't sure you were going to pop in, but thank you for popping in. I did see that you were putting them together, and congratulations, my friend. Yeah, well, at least I hope you put a mask on and stuff when you go out. Will, I know it's tough to be a hermit, but with you being sick, it's not worth going out and getting really sick. Yeah, I'll check it out, Uper. I will check it out. You too, Edward. Be very safe, my friend. Yeah. It's a crazy world out there, isn't it, everyone? I mean, I cannot believe that happened to Edward and his family. That's crazy. Just pisses you off when stuff like that happens, man. No, I don't think that COVID-19 is a fun virus. I know a lot of people recover from it, but the ones that are sick and do have have a compromised immune system, it's really bad for them, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Oh, very interesting, TJ. What kind of isopods did you get? Did you buy isopods or did you find them outside? Because that's fun too, going outside and finding them and raising them yourself. I was just thinking the same thing, Edward. I was just thinking that same thing. That's always fun, TJ. Always fun. Field collecting them. That's another thing. The collecting ants too and starting a whole colony that way is fun too. I agree with you, Sarah. Any virus is not fun at all because depending upon any virus can really mess you up. Any virus could technically kill you, I guess, if you're sick and if you have a weakened immune system enough. LKB, how are you doing? Yeah, it's always fun to have little colonies and stuff like that. That it is very, very fun. A lot of fun. I'm gonna do everything I can not to catch it, Sarah, because I don't trust the doctors or anything with anything that they say. Oh, don't worry about it, Todd. It's no big deal. It happens. Sorry about that, guys. I was clicking on some stuff there, as you heard, I'm sure. Yeah, it's fun to start colonies and stuff like that. Yep. How are you doing that, Sarah? How's everything going down there? I mean, other than what happened. Yeah. They're all over the South, right? The fire ants. When I was a kid, I probably shouldn't have did this, but they have two kinds of ants here. They have these red ants and they have these black ants. I don't know what they are. I just know when I was a kid And this is before I lived here. I would come here because my grandparents lived here and visit my grandparents. And I have a cousin who lives in the next town over, and we used to go and collect a whole can of black ants and a whole can of red ants. And then we would go to like they're not, they weren't carpenter ants, but we would go to a place where like find another red ant hill, and we would dump the black ants on it and watch them fight. Or we would go find a black ant one and go dump the red ants on it and watch them fight. Mason, how are you? How are you? I would have to look it up what they are. We got all kinds of ants. We got cow killers, they call them. You ever see them? They're a single ant. They call them cow killers because they say the bite's so bad that if it bit a cow, the cow would die. Ah, that's good, Mason. That's good. Oh, that's funny, Jose. No, I don't think they're army ants either. Army ants are from South America, I believe. I don't know. I would have to go out and look. I could look it up and find out what kind of ants they are. But it was pretty neat to watch. Usually, the black ants always won. I mean, the red ants always won because the black ants are a little smaller. Red ants would tear them up. Kelsey, how are you? How is David? Could be, TJ. I'd have to look it up. I really don't know. That's funny. I'm not doing bad, Kelsey. I'm going to say it's not bad. I said, I was telling everybody just a little bit ago that, I wear a mask and gloves and everywhere when I go anywhere. But I went next door to the shop and I cut to make Andrew a shelf, and I made him a shelf. But I didn't wear a mask when I was over there. So I breathed in a bunch of sawdust, and I got to remember to always wear a mask when I go cut wood. But other than that, yeah, it was a great day today. I can't complain. It was nice and warm, and it's going to warm up as time goes on. Native here. Well, Will, I hope you're feeling better. I'm glad you're feeling better, I should say, and be very, very, very safe, buddy. Don't be don't be at the moment, you know what I'm saying, buddy? Select Pet, how are you? Hope you're doing good too. I'm doing fine. Jose, all right. I'll talk to you later, buddy. Thank you for stopping in. Like I said, this is going to be a short one anyway. I'm not going to be on much longer. Because Becky, she wants to go to bed here any minute. So what's new, Select Pet? And what's everything? What you do today, Kelsey and David and everybody? What you guys do today? Nothing much. When Jose, again, no problem. Hit me up on Facebook or whatever, and we can take care of things from there. Yeah, the world goes crazy. Just try to hang on. That's all you can do is just try to hang on. It could be it's a crazy, crazy world out there right now, and I hope stuff gets back into order again. It's very frustrating because a person can't do much, and I just need it back into normal. TJ, thank you for stopping in, buddy. So, Kelsey knows what I mean by the world going crazy and can't do anything. So, anyway. Oh, is that because they cut shifts back or something where you're at, and things like that? Oh, yeah, I gotcha. That would be a good one though if it was. Well, no, because it only covers the eyes. I got you. Well, that sucks. You don't have to have an adult, rose to breed it. All you need is a male that's about 200 grams, eats good, anything like that. As long as it's a male and it's about 200 to 300 grams. I know that's kind of small, but I've seen people breed them smaller than that. But the thing is that they kind of stay small when you do that because it's hard to get them. Once you get them back onto food, you got to really pound them full of food. But yeah, you can breed them at between 200 and 600 grams easy. I've seen people breed them successfully 150 grams. It's crazy what people do. But, 200, 300 grams, you could definitely breed that. And I'm sorry to hear that it has passed. Well, how much does it weigh? Weigh it, and then I could tell you if you could breed it. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to breed it if it's, depending upon the size, I guess. As long as it produces sperm plugs, you got it going. You got it made. That's what I always do. I always check for sperm plugs. Worst case scenario, next year, it should be definitely up to size and ready to breed, huh? Well, guys, I'm going on 40 minutes here, and I know Becky wants to come and lay down and go to sleep because she's not feeling real well. She's feeling fine. She's wore out. So I will definitely be talking to everybody later. I want to thank everybody. I have one adult female, one young male, one young female. Yeah, I know, but how much does it weigh? Tell me how much it weighs. Like I said, I've seen people breed them at a few months old as long as they were of a certain size and producing sperm plugs. Because I don't remember right off the top of my head how big it was when you got it. But I'm glad you got it, though. But anyway, it's under, yeah. Yep. No, that's definitely got to wait. Well, next year he'll be ready, I'm sure. So, anyway, I want to thank you guys all for coming in. Rose, it was great to have you here. Select Pet, Mason, TJ, Jose, Uber, Will, Kelsey, Uber, Tyndalls. Both of the Tyndalls were in here. It was great to have you guys in here. I'm going to thank you guys for stopping in. Tanisha and Juan and Todd and Justin. It was great to have all you guys in here, and I want to thank every one of you for stopping in. So peace out. Uper said he's probably going live in a little bit to show you something. So if he does, guys, be on the lookout for it. Go check it out. Edward, thank you for being in here. I'm going to go watch your video right now, Edward. Sorry about the delay, guys, if there is a delay, but peace.